All right, back again for another Raw recap. Hey, I was on vacation last week, so yeah, I can do that. We gave Zach vacation, so it's my turn. But I'm back again. All right, we had Raw starting from a special time this week and next week, 5 o'clock our time. Yeah, 5 o'clock our time. They're going to be in Atlantic City. Interesting. Today they were in Monday. This Monday they were in London, so it was an early like 2 o'clock show, something like that. But we did open up the show with King of the Ring finalist Oba, and getting a great cheer over there in Gerald England at the O2. But yeah, he's going on talking about him winning and stuff, and then of course his opponent main event Jey Uso came out there and good promo against each other, and pretty much shades at his shots fired, to him, and Oba goes, "Well, take those shots and fire them at your cousin. He's coming for the tribal chief if he does accomplish winning at the King in the Ring." Odds-on favorite, yes. Story wise, might be different. I don't know if it's the greatest thing for them to do, but hey, we'll see what happens. Um, then backstage, LA Knight was going after Adam Pearce because he thought he was doing everything to go against LA Knight because he's still in that category as everybody's against him, especially them, and so he's not getting a title shot. So him and Jimmy got into it, set up a match between the two later on in the show. First up was the women's tag team match where we had the champs, Brie Bella and Paige. Paige coming back home against Bayley and Lyra, another opponent from the United Kingdom area there. So, hey, but the champs did retain, and at the end of that, Bayley was kind of console Lyra, saying, "Hey, it's fine. It happens. We're gonna move on." And Lyra decided to attack Bayley and just slapped her twice and hit the middle rope or the bottom rope on both sides, and just heel turn for Lyra. Let's see what's Yoka. She got booed pretty good. Um, it's crazy, but we'll see how that heel run goes with her. If she can be able to do that and pull it off. I honestly thought it might have been Bayley doing that, but with her split personality stuff, which is fun. But hey, it was good. Next up, Chad Gable came out to apologize to the Alpha Academy. He has a sincere and everything, I believe, towards it. But Maxine Dupree, after he did everything, said, "Hell no, we're not going to accept it," and had all the two boys, leave with her. Kind of a heel kind of move, or just her frustration with her stuff with Austin Theory being there in the back. That could be another heel turn or something for her to get into that with the Vision. That'd be interesting. We'll see how that goes. Next up, they had Rey Mysterio giving a pep talk to Penta because his next match is with Ethan Page. And good match. Unfortunately, Ethan Page, he got a low blow on Dragon Lee behind the ref's back and got the win. This ain't over. He'll get his chance back. Dragon Lee and Ethan Page. It's good. It's good. I love Dragon Lee. He's awesome, luchador. It's great. Then they did another backstage with Division there, and Logan Paul was there in his arm brace there. He can't do anything, so they pumped each other up and talked about Braun Breaker being ready after this win tonight to destroy Seth in a steel cage on Saturday. Fun. Then we had Io Sky being interviewed for a little bit because she is against Liv Morgan for the Queen of the Ring. The interview was going good, and then Liv, of course, showed up and had a little confrontation, and they both knocked each other, with Io eventually getting the upper hand there and Liv leaving. Not too happy, and we have our feelings on that. Remember, we recorded the podcast today, and it'll be out here on Patreon Tuesday. You know, you can do that for $1, but we're having it set up so you can join it for free and enjoy the podcast early. That's great if you do that. If you have the ability to donate and put in for $1, that'll be great too. Either way, you will get your podcast early. And I'm working on, we're going to have 2 last week's and this week's on Patreon, or on Podomatic, coming up, because we had a little typhoon issue and I was on vacation, so I didn't get a chance to get them up in time. But hey, 2 episodes on our Podomatic coming out this week, so it's great. Get to see what happened last week, and I wasn't there. I listened to it. Good show this week. Good show was ever part of it. Doing some dad stuff, you know. And happy late Father's Day to all the fathers out there like me. 4 great kids. Love it. After that, Usos were talking to Jacob Fatu, saying, "What's up with you on Saturday or Friday night?" And he was doing his job and giving Solo the message from Roman, and they go, "Hey, what do you do? Solo might show up tonight." He warned it. Well, hey, maybe he will, maybe he won't. We'll see. So far, not so far in the show, but hey, still got a little bit going. Dominic and JD were backstage with Danhausen and asking where their money is. And he was telling them, I spent money on this, and this thing over there. And JD was like, whatever, I'm going to do it. Grabs a hold of it. He is the 4th person that got electrocuted by Danhausen. People are going to have to learn, don't touch anything that Danhausen has. It's not a good idea. But JD, it was his fault because he got cursed. And that's what happens. Very nice, very evil. Just, yeah. Stop messing with Danhausen. It's just not good. San Antonio learned that. Yeah. All right. So then we had the LA Knight and Jimmy Uso, with LA Knight getting the win because he got an unbeknownst to him surprise help from Solo coming up and spiking him when Jimmy was up on the top rope. And and LA got him with the finisher. LA was shocked and surprised, and so probably was like, thank you, I did this for you. I don't know. Now he owes Solo something, maybe. I don't know. We will see how that goes, because, Roman said you need to come back in the family, be in the bloodline. We'll see how that goes. How Friday night goes, because he's going to have to answer to his group there on Friday. Then they had a quick interview with the Street Profits about they're going to win. the tag titles, of course. Got to pump up both of them. Yeah, we're going to win. We're going to win. One another, someone's going to win. We're going to either have the continuation of the champion or we're going to have new ones. We'll see. It'll be a good match no matter what. And then they tried to catch a bird with Bayley, and Bayley was not interested in talking to Jackie at all on the back. So then they had backstage stuff with the Judgment Day, where Raquel not happy that she lost. Roxanne saying, hey, it should have been you and Liz, but hey, Liv is going on. She's going to win everything. And then all of a sudden comes JD and Dom in there, and JD still is not feeling good, trying to get her to the doctor to get checked out. And let's see, Raquel Morgan says, Liv going to go after the Intercontinental with Sol Ruca. Good shot. And then Roxanne was like, what about me? She's kind of getting left out and still waiting on the split of Judgment Day, but Liv Morgan grabs Dom and JD and are heading to medical to get him fixed. They showed a pre-tape interview, Corey Graves with Seth Rollins, about talking about Night of Champions and what he's going to do and this and that. Then Chad Gable's in the back and talking to Adam Pearce about Intercontinental match against Penta. It will happen. It'd be fun if he had a shot at SummerSlam in August when they're in town, and he can win the Intercontinental Championship in hometown, his home state, in his hometown. Yeah, it's his hometown. I believe he lives. I think his resident is in Minneapolis. I don't think it's in St. Paul, so it's right there in the Twin Cities. You get to see that, and his kids, you get to see that. It would be awesome if it would happen. That'd be great. But as a result of that, Dom was like, "Why is he getting a title shot? He don't deserve it. This and that." And here it says he'll face Dominic next week. Well, he said it's going to be JD if JD is medically cleared. So we'll see what happens. If not, it'll be Dom, because that's review. They said it was Dom, and as far as I know, it wasn't Dom. It was supposed to be JD and Chad Gable next week. We'll see if they get that correct, and we'll see. Last up, main event of the night. It was the tag team title match. Great match back and forth. Logan Paul got caught putting Austin Theory's leg on the rope, got thrown out by the ref, and he showed up back, snuck in, and had some brass knucks, was going to hand it to Austin Theory. Then, I didn't hear anybody say his name, but he did appear. Joe Hendry and another third native of the British Isle group there that has three tonight, kind of a going homecoming for three different wrestlers in WWE, which is great. Crowd popped for him huge. He ran off Logan Paul. Brass knucks are still there, and all of a sudden Seth Rollins music comes on. Braun is distracted. He's looking at the entrance, waiting for him in. No, as we know, if he's waiting for you there, he's not coming out there. He's coming out through the crowd. He came out through the crowd, grabbed the knucks, nailed Austin Theory, and then Braun saw where he was, came running after him, and I knew, that's not good for the Vision. Street Profits got him up. Hey, what the heck? Yeah. Dropped in the middle of the ring. And Montez Ford did his incredible splash that reaches heights beyond belief, nails Austin Theory, gets a pin, and we have new tag team champions on Raw, the Street Profits. We want the smoke. They got the smoke. Five-time tag team champions in WWE. I was guessing that might happen. Was very glad that did happen because that gives like extra motivation for Braun to destroy Seth or get beat by Seth because of that distraction. Not sure. You never know. We could have a return of his buddy there come crashing into the cage there and take out Seth over in Saudi. Could happen. But we're still waiting for Paul Heyman to make it back. But when the old chubby guy gets thrown through a wall, it takes a little while for us to recover. Trust me. Great Raw coming out on London here. And I don't know. I should try to get NXT and get a review up as soon as possible because they are having it's a busy weekend for pay-per-views. Right now, remember right, it is going to be we have Night of Champions on Saturday, noon our time, 1 o'clock Eastern. So it's a show I didn't think I thought it was going to be a little bit later, so I would miss it. But no, I can actually watch it before I work. It's kind of fun, and whatever I miss, I can watch later because I got all that stuff. It's crazy because that's that night, and then on Sunday we get two things going on. We have AEW's Forbidden Door, and that's going to be, I think that's going to start around 4-5 in the afternoon and go on till 11 o'clock because they have 50 matches going on. We got that to watch. And then I believe at I think 7 o'clock on Sunday is also NXT's Great American Bash. That's going to be interesting because I think they're going to be on at 7 o'clock. It's going to be first one on the CW. Gotta love it. Packed weekend full of wrestling. Saturday's easy. Watch one thing. Sunday, you got two. You need two TVs because it'll be great. I'm going to enjoy it. I won't be watching AEW because I don't want to pay $50 for that pay-per-view. I'm going to watch NXT on the CW. The first pay-per-view on the CW. We'll see how that goes. How many commercials? Hopefully not too many. But it's going to be interesting broadcast on regular TV. You can watch a PLE on regular broadcast TV. I love it. And make sure to follow us on Patreon. Remember, you can get on there free. That'd be great. But if you can do $1, be much appreciative. Also, follow our podcast through Podomatic on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google and Apple Podcasts, and a few other ones there. Follow us on YouTube. Please, it's free. You got a whole bunch of you on Facebook. take that 600. Let's go back and put it on Facebook. It'll be great. We'll get some more stuff up. Jesse's working on some more content. Hopefully, we're going to be going streaming live on Monday when we do our podcast. We have stuff to announce very soon in the next, hopefully, couple weeks. Stuff that's going to happen locally this summer here in our area. And we have a new sponsor. That's all I'm going to say. We got 2 of them coming, and we're going to announce one on our podcast. You have to listen either tomorrow on Patreon or later on this week on Podomatic, where you get your listen to your favorite podcast, which I hope is us. And we'll also be posting about that. A great sponsor that we're going to use, and it's a good enough one. I'm probably going to do it myself and take some money from my pocket and put it into the podcast. That's so much fun. But hey, check us out. See what that is. Look on our page. We're going to be posting about that all week, trying to get things set up to get some great deals for you guys and our sponsors, so you can help us do what we can do and do stuff for you, and how the great sponsor could help you out and what you want, because we got to find stuff that helps you and helps us, but helps you more than us. Yeah. But hey, I said I had a great week. I had my vacation. I'm back. We're going to be good. We'll be back. Hopefully I'll be able to do another review here soon this week, one more, and then I will recap Night of Champions. I'm going to recap NXT PLE this weekend. Also, hopefully Jesse will be able to do AEW. So we're going to keep all 3 of the premium live events, pay-per-views, all this weekend, and then we will recap all of them Monday on the podcast. That's going to be a longer than normal podcast, possibly, with so much going on at once. Damn. Thank you for watching these. Let me know what you think of this, what you thought of Raw, and everything like that, and follow us everywhere you can, and tell your friends, please. I'd be much appreciative. And until our next one, either later on this week or this weekend, we'll see you then. Bye-bye.